Tabernacle Flatbed Trucking, man. What's up, man? Hold on. We definitely need to have this is straight and strictly to Mays Trucking Company. I think they based out of Oregon, but they got motherfucking they got terminals everywhere. But hold on, because I gotta find secret about this shit. Listen, let's have a moment of silence for this bullshit. Alright, bet. Now let's get to it. Anyway, to the infamous, man. I'm talking about Mays Trucking. They one of the, I mean, you can call them a mega carrier because they carrying straight bullshit. You hear me? Yeah, they can't. And then, yeah, let's call them a mega carrier because they carrying bullshit and they carrying a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? So, to the people who first coming off in the trucking industry, right? I went to Mays Trucking Company, you know, listening to a couple people. Hey man, you know, you gotta start you gotta start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start off from somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep this shit clean. Anyway, yeah, let me turn some more light on around this junk. Anyway, now y'all telling me that I gotta start off from Mays Trucking. It's a beginner company, all right? Go there, do the orientation, and they come up with this, don't even worry about the cents per mile. Let's scratch the cents per mile, because your ass is in trouble. Okay, they do $120 a day. Now, once again, do you hear me what I'm saying? They do $120 a day. I don't give a damn how much you drive. You hear me now? They do $120 a day for you to get behind a wheel. You're a commercial motor vehicle driver. And they making you get behind the wheel. They ain't making you, but you basically doing $120 a day. Now, I'm talking about these motherfuckers will have you going straight to Oregon. Like, I think I went, it was like a 3 or 4 day trip, right? I'm doing 500 or 600 miles. They trucks at 65, they ain't going no more than 65. And you think about you drove 600 miles today for $120. Man, this shit gotta stop. Like, that's a starting / ending company. And what I mean by starting and ending company, because them motherfuckers make you want to end your career as soon as you start. When you think about it, man, I'm over here driving a goddamn commercial motor vehicle. I got people, lives that's around me in my hands, and I also got mine too, so slippers count. We ain't got time to be fucking up at all, you feel me? Okay, once again now, you doing all of this, you getting out doing your pre-trip, checking your tires, you all up under the motor, looking like a fucking mechanic. You walking around this motherfucker like you doing DOT inspection, and you going everywhere in the world now, in the United States, for $120 a day. Man, that's the lowest I ever seen in my life, man. I think I can go make the same money working at a gas station. And then what they tell you, hey, all you got to do is get your experience. You know, you hauling this motherfucking freight, they making all the money, they ain't doing shit. Like, they don't do no leasing over there, they don't do shit, so they let you know one thing, they're all about them. Now, as far as they training, I ain't gonna lie, their training is authentic. Like, I ain't gonna cut on that. Ain't no cut on that shit, you feel me? But, man, for $120, think about that now, $120 a day, you gone from your family, from whoever. Think about that. Let that shit soak in. Man, listen, man. I wouldn't even want a regular driver license permit for $120 a motherfucking day, man. We got to make that shit make sense. Now, think about that now. Whether you doing dry van and you doing reefer. They definitely lacing you up. I mean, you up and down like 6 o'clock. You feel me? But the problem is, think about it. $120 a day? I'm going to say you work 5 days a week, man. That means you gross, what, $600? What you think you gonna take home? $400? Man, and then your child might be a Burger King making more than you. And this shit got stuff. And you still like, hey man, I gotta get my experience somewhere. You know, I gotta start off. You a goddamn lie. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. I won't drive nobody's shit for 120 a day. Man, it's the drugs for me. I ain't gonna lie, like, but anyway, like I said, like, you know, they'll tell you that bullshit, man. Please don't fall for the bullshit, okay? I'm not gonna tell you to go do flatbed or whatever you decide to do, but don't fall for the 120. You gonna be passing by motherfuckers who might be making $700-800 a day, $400 or $500 a day. But just know you and that motherfucker making 120. Now let's make the shit make sense. Like, man, that shit gotta stop, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Then they'll tell you, hey, well, if you drive 9,500, 10,000 miles a month, you'll get a bonus. 10,000 miles a month? Me? For $120 a day? Hey man, they need to be on an investigation, man. Somebody need to shut that motherfucker down. You hear me? You got the folks in the office looking good, riding good, they eating good. Everybody's straight besides the driver. And they over here giving you them dead end ass promises. Yeah, them motherfucking promises going straight to a dead end. Boy, you gotta bag up or find a way to turn around. You feel me? Man, this shit gotta stop, man. God damn it. Excuse my language, man, but that shit bothered me because I went there thinking that shit was official, and then a couple of motherfuckers I know did the same thing, man. And we really thought, you know, we gonna turn out to be somebody. And while you doing all of that, guess what's happening? Your rent falling behind, your cell phone bill, you ain't got shit to eat, you in there be starving, and they telling you just hold on, good days are coming. Yeah, the best day you gonna have is when you get them folk back that motherfucking truck and get the fuck away from there. Do you hear me? Like I said, man, it's too many good paying companies out here, man, for you to accept that bullshit. I'm telling you, and you don't have to have, man, listen, man, I'm telling you, God, Lord. I got a partner who just started, man. He has no experience, no nothing. I think he just went to Jordan Carrier, and I think they paying like, shit, orientation $1,100. And he gonna at least make that during his 6-week training. Now, you think about that, you ain't gonna even make half of what he made, and he has no experience. Like, this nigga couldn't drive your shit across the street at that point in time. But Maze, man, y'all wrong for that. Y'all got all these motherfucking terminals for what? I mean, I don't knock and shit. Y'all making the money, but I'm just tired of seeing good drivers, man, crash out. That's how I feel like it is, man. You crashing out if you get in the truck and you driving that motherfucking far, man. It took me one time to realize that shit on the way to Oregon. You hear me? On the way to Oregon. I'm driving to Oregon. It took me one time to realize, like, man, you just drove down there 3,000 miles, man, and you just made about $450. Man, I took the bus back. Man, fuck this shit. You ain't got time for this shit. Yeah, y'all shouldn't be doing people like that, man. Man, that shit is inhumane. Yeah, man, that shit worse than sex trafficking. Yeah, man, you got these motherfuckers in the trucks, and y'all trafficking them all the way around the world for $120 a day. So I'm telling y'all, man, if you don't think that shit can happen, trust and believe. Motherfuckers still doing it every day, man. So, man, as soon as you get, man, please, Lord, in the name of whoever you praise, man, please get away from them. You're going to feel so much better after you leave that place. But listen, man, flatbed tabernacle trucking, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, tabernacle flatbed trucking, man. I just had to come tell the truth, man, and you know, I'm gonna come straight off the hip. Yeah, I might well tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you're gonna probably be making about $450. Yeah, $425 a week. Your ass in trouble. You're gonna lose all respect in your household making $425 a week, man. Let's make that shit make sense, man. I'm out there, Jump, man. I just had to put it on the table like it's supposed to be put, man. I'm out.